Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Devine. I'm Public Information Officer for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. I want to thank you for spending a few minutes with us today as we discuss key developments in a case here in East Tennessee. You'll be hearing from two speakers. First will be Director Mark Gwynn of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Then you will hear for the District Attorney General, James Dunn. First, Director Gwynn.
Thank you, Josh, and good afternoon. I am Mark Gwynn, Director of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. I want to thank you for joining us here today. We are announcing indictments and charges for 4 people in connection to an investigation centered on 2 police captains for the Newport Police Department. The TBI began this investigation at the request of District Attorney General Jimmy Dunn. Agents developed information that 2 police captains, James Finley Holt and Roger Lynn Shults, bought and sold stolen goods while on duty. The investigation further revealed Holt bought and sold prescription drugs, including hydrocodone, Xanax, several times while on duty and in a school zone. Information revealed during the investigation also that Holt's wife, Kathy Holt, and their son, Kenny Myers, were found to be complicit with James Holt's illegal activities. Today, TBI agents presented the findings of this investigation to a special grand jury in Cott County, which returned indictments for all 4 individuals. General Dunn will have details on the specific charges in a moment. This investigation remains active and ongoing. Additionally, TBI agents executed search warrants today at the Newport Police Department and at another location. We would like to thank our partners at the Tennessee Highway Patrol, along with the Tennessee Department of Revenue and the Comptroller of the Treasury for their assistance in this ongoing investigation. Being law enforcement, we are saddened to announce these charges today. It's a blemish for the entire law enforcement community and for those of us who do our best to uphold the public trust and to maintain integrity. District Attorney James Dunn will prosecute this case. He has details on the charges in this case, along with a few remarks. So it's an honor to present District Attorney James Dunn.
Thank you, Director Gwynn. Today, I want to thank the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the Director and his staff, for all the manpower and resources that they provided in this investigation. It's been a very lengthy investigation. It took a lot of man hours, and I thank you for that. And several other agencies that Director Gwynn mentioned there, we want to thank them also. Today, a special grand jury of the Cott County Grand Jury issued criminal charges in the form of presentments against James Holt, Kathy Holt, Lynn Shults, and Kenny Myers. James Holt was charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering, 8 counts of money laundering, 10 counts of official misconduct, 5 counts of the sale and delivery of scheduled drugs. Kathy Holt has been charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering. She was also charged with 3 counts of money laundering. Kenneth Myers was charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering. Lynn Shults was charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering and 3 counts of money laundering. The conduct giving rise to these charges are an embarrassment to the city of Newport, Cott County, and law enforcement in general. It is embarrassing because the very people entrusted with upholding the laws are the ones who are now charged with violating the law. I and all the members of the District Attorney General's office remain committed to the unbiased enforcement of the criminal laws on behalf of all the citizens of Cott County and the 4th Judicial District, even and especially when difficult, when the investigations are complex, and when they involve charges against the very individuals sworn to uphold the same. Thank you.
General, thanks. At this point, we will open the floor for a few brief questions. I would ask that your questions be specific and relevant to today's announcement alone. At this time, any questions?
Jimmy, how about the length of the investigation? You said this is a lengthy investigation.
Several months.
Will you come up to the mic again?
Several months.
And who was involved in that investigation?
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and several other related agencies, and of which I don't have all of those. Director Gwynn spoke to the Comptroller's Office, who was very helpful, and a couple of other agencies.
How about federal involvement?
There has been federal involvement, yes.
You said that this is still under investigation, which everyone can answer to this. Are we talking more charges, more people? Can you go into detail a little bit about more investigation?
I would just say this, and the director may speak to that also. There are always the possibilities of more charges because we have not finished this investigation. Working even now as we're holding this press conference. So if additional misconduct is found, then there will be more charges.
Any reason to think anybody else could be charged with this?
As I
involved?
said, the investigation is ongoing. We'll go where that investigation leads us.
Can you clarify, you said James Holt was the officer, was the other one Kenny Myers?
Kenny Myers is his wife's son.
Okay, his wife's son, and then Lynn Shults is the other officer?
Yes.
Correct, okay, thank you.
The press release has got the ages and everything for us.
Later, yes.
I'm not sure if this is related to the investigation, but there was quite a bit of law enforcement, specifically TBI and THP, over at a local gas station by here. Does that have anything to relate to this?
That is one of the businesses which search warrant was served. Yes.
One of the businesses where you search warrants?
Yeah. That's owned by Kathy Holt.
Will Kathy Holt continue to serve on the city council?
I can't
If
answer
she's
that question.
free on bond?
I can't answer that question.
General Dunn, can you address the money laundering in a general way, what that would involve, the charge money laundering?
Well, let me say this. If you, I don't want to be quoted exactly on this because I can't give you the exact facts of this, but if you take in products or if you sell products for less than their value or more than their value, if you take in money and you commingle it with funds of other nature, and you don't pay taxes, that's a very simplified way of saying that you're laundering money.
Can you give us an indication of things they were selling, things they were buying and then selling to launder this money, and then an amount, what this stuff is worth?
I don't have a total amount, but all of these counts are felony counts. So that means that the value is over $500.
Last question, please.
Do we know if the gas station was part of the money laundering?
Yes.
General, thank you so much. I'd like to thank you so much for joining us for this news conference this afternoon. I will follow up with a full release that will be sent to all of your newsrooms. I'd invite you to follow up with any individual questions you might have tonight by sending me an email. It's tbi.media@tn.gov. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.